In the Rally of Australia efforts, all drivers who start got 15 championship points plus a bonus of 5 for finishing. It was also an opportunity to score points in the Rothmans Rally Challenge and Scholarship, which gives drivers financial help to compete in this year's Rothmans Rally of New Zealand. The Otago Sports Car Club started their rally with a traditional Dunedin piping off in the Octagon. The rally route stayed close to Dunedin, but included some of the best forest roads in New Zealand. The club hopes next year the rally will have full championship status. Canterbury's Brian Stokes and Jeff Judd led the field in the Group A escort, but Stokes insisted he was here to finish, not to win.
Well, we're here today just because this is a Division 2 round of the National Championship and you get 15 points to start, 5 to finish, so we want those 20 points, and the result really is not what we're here for this rally.
Got anything to say to the North Island competitors?
Oh, not at this stage. We'll just see how we get on today. But you know, I'm confident that we've got a really good car now, so they'll have to watch it, I think.
Also claiming to be here for the points, Greg Graham, showing off his new Subaru Impreza.
This is just a shakedown rally. Being Division 2 round, we just want to get the 20 points. Overall win it's not really on the cards. I mean, it'd be nice at the end of the day, but you know, we're just there to get the points.
Well, if those two were not here to win, defending mainland champion Stu Warren had to be the favourite after his win with a new car at the West Coast Rally 2 weeks previous.
We won't win the rally today, but I'd like to just keep on putting the points up there. Worked for us last year just to be there, so hopefully this year it'll happen again.
On stage 1, Warren was clearly fastest. But only 2 seconds down in second place, the rally sponsor, Mike Turfus, in the ex-Graham Group N Mazda.
Being home turf, if we can't do it here, man, we'll never do it anywhere.
Stokes finished with no power steering, while Graham was letting new co-driver Jim Robb dictate the pace, which would see them sensibly in the top 3 all day.
Only got about 3k, 90 left at T. Only got 1.5k to go.
In the smaller class cars, the emphasis is away from the trusty rear-wheel drive Corollas like Malcolm Budd's, which have lost their homologation. The new breed of cars is headed by Dean Bewist's front-wheel drive Group A Corolla and the ex-works Daihatsu Charade of Dean Bond.
It's quite a powerful car, and hopefully the reliability of it's going to be the thing that's going to pull us through.
But there are still plenty of drivers eager to learn in the older cars, like young Timaru hero Chris West.
From the old car, we had the bump stops cut out of it. Always forgot to cut them out, so it was getting a bit hairy some of those places, yeah.
The rally headed south into the Otago State Forest. Graham was the first car on the road, while Stokes had taken road time to repair the steering. Greg was putting on the pace, reeling in 23 seconds on Stu Warren, who was third at the end of the stage. Trevor Crowe in his all-purpose Subaru, it's been used as a race car all summer, was keeping the top 5 honest. Paul Pearson is a man to watch in the ex-Aileen 323 Mazda. 4th overall going into this stage, but caught here by Robbie Elliott. Elliott lost time with an off at the end of stage 1, so was really charging back. Christchurch driver Mike Baltrop has his eyes on the Rothmans Challenge. The old RX Subaru, still capable of good times on these great roads. Stokes may have been running down the order, but the former champion was blasting through the stage, 54 seconds faster than Graham. The team had come to the rally with old used tyres, and by the end of this stage, the set was bald. But the work on the engine over the winter had paid off. The car was more responsive, and with the proper Group A diffs this year, Stokes now has the reliability which he lacked last season. And that should be a warning to his competition in the North Island. A tree fell across the road after the first 11 cars had passed through this stage, so the organisers cancelled the stage and awarded the 11th fastest time to the remaining competitors. The rally organisers had found outstanding roads which had the drivers buzzing about the fast flow. The Impreza and Graham took to the conditions. They were able to maintain a good pace, and there was never any doubt about a good finish here. Greg's chances of taking the Group N title this year look good, but his stiffest opposition will come from the North Island Impreza driver Brian Watkin, who's been rallying longer than most dare to remember.
I'm going to stay away from him actually because he psychs me out every time he tries to look at me. But no, it should be good. He's going to have the car same as mine, and should be a good fight between the two.
By the afternoon, the rally was northbound, again along the hilly coastal region. The roads were just getting better and better. Proving that there's still life in old rally cars, Brent Buist had the BDA on full song and into 8th place. Mark Loughton had taken his Subaru into the top 10 despite being seated at 28. Dean Buist still led the new front-wheel drive class, but there's still some work to do with these cars before they will clearly beat the older rear-wheel drive Corollas. So it was Canterbury's Brian Stokes, first to the finish, now with a 3-minute lead, off to a winning start in 94. Greg Graham and Jim Robb had achieved their aim of being first in Group N and second overall. Stu Warren third and Paul Pearson fourth are showing
in the hot seat of Kiwi rallying.
The summer's really busy on the farm getting all the winter feed in and that. And then we can go rallying in the winter, and hopefully if we're organised enough, the guys sort of can run the farm when I'm not here.
For 1994, Stokes will again run his Group A motorcraft-backed Escort RS. The car has been developed from a bare shell in the shed beside the Stokes farmhouse using good old Kiwi ingenuity.
What we're talking about is a car that, you know, if you went to Ford Motorsport and said, I want a car like this, they'd say, give us $350,000 probably, and, you know, I can say that ours has cost a hell of a lot less than that, and that's really because we've built a lot of the parts and adapted things and bought things cheaper or resurrected old stuff, you know, so it's been a major challenge to get it all together, but that's the only way I've got to where I've got with the car. The thing about it, to me, there's sort of three facets to the rallying, and that's sort of competing, building the car, and then just the sheer enjoyment of the whole thing.
Brian has been champion twice before. His winning car from 1985 is now campaigned by co-driver Jeff Judd in club events, and Stokes would love to see his name on another title soon.
And I want to win the New Zealand Rally Championship. You know, I think I've put enough effort in over the years and probably had a few disasters when we shouldn't have had, and we should have won it maybe for a third time before, but I hope that we can do it this time.
With Neil Allport stepping aside in 94, Stokes and Joe McAndrew in his pro-drive legacy are expected to lead the challenge for the championship. Snapping at their heels will be another 10 drivers in less powerful Group A and Group N cars.
I don't think at the end of the day a Group N car can win outright. You might win some rallies outright, but at the end of the day they're all good drivers at the top. Everyone's gunning in there, and you've got to have the equipment if you want to win, and if you haven't got everything, I think you're probably dreaming a wee bit if you think you can beat someone that has got all the gear. So that's what we try to do, have all the right bits.
But somehow, Brian Stokes will take his car from the farm shed to the finish line. Along the way, adding another chapter in the